Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the DC Universe Classics Signature Collection, Monsieur Mallah and the Brain. So Mallah here is actually the Club Infinite Earth's exclusive subscription figure. So the only way that you're going to get this figure is if you were a subscriber to the DC Club Infinite Earths program from Mattel. As you can see, this figure comes in a large window box packaging. It's very similar to the window boxes we've seen with the rest of the line. It's just much larger to hold this huge figure. The top of the box shows Signature Collection, while the window fully showcases both Monsieur Mallah and the Brain on the inside. The left-hand side of the box has some fantastic artwork, and then the back gives us an even better look at that amazing artwork and a great bio on Monsieur Mallah and the Brain. The artwork on the back of this box is one of my favorite things, I must say, about the DC Universe Classics Club Infinite Earths line. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this guy outside of the box. First of all, if you have the Collect and Connect Gorilla Grodd figure from way back at the beginning of DC Universe Classics, you pretty much know exactly what to expect here. Most of this figure is just a reuse of that body, which is fine because it works very well. It's a great gorilla body with some amazing details. It is a little bit lightweight. You can tell he's hollow kind of in the belly there. But otherwise, aside from the head sculpt, which is brand new, everything else here is just Gorilla Grodd. There are still some great details here. It's an amazing sculpt. I love this gorilla sculpt. It's got the great gorilla feet and the big gorilla hands. I love the way all the fur is sitting on him, and he does have a great black and kind of grayish paint job on there. So like I said, that head sculpt is all new. He's got a great sculpt on his face, very stern look going on, and sitting atop his head is his trademark red beret. Alright, so the articulation on this guy goes as follows. Head is on a nice ball joint there, and you can see it's easy to move around, up and down, left and right. It's got a good range of motion. You got the ball-like joints at the shoulders there, allowing the arms to move upwards, outwards. You got a swivel at the bicep, a standard joint at the elbow, swivels at the wrist, as well as hinge joints at the wrists. There's no articulation in the body itself. Like I said, it's just hollow, so there's no joints there. The legs do have the die cuts there, so they kind of move outwards, and then you just have these swivels at the ankles, and the feet do have the ability to move up and down just a little bit, but mostly you're just going to get them swiveling left and right. So he's not overly posable, but it is a good amount of articulation for a big gorilla-like character like this. You'll also notice he's wearing a bandolier around his shoulders there that's got all of the little bullets, and the back of it does have a little peg because it will be able to holster his included rifle gun. There is a small little hole in that, so you can just clip that on there, and that way you can have it holstered on his back. Now his little rifle accessory is also very nicely done. It's a great sculpt. You can see there's some really nice details on there. It's got some great sculpting work, and it does have a nice two-tone kind of dark silver gunmetal paint job there. He can hold it mostly only in his right hand. His left hand's kind of got his fingers closed a little bit more, but you can have him hold it pretty nicely in the right hand there. He just holds the larger clip-looking piece on the bottom, which works as the handle, so you can have him holding it with his right hand, and you can also get some really nice two-handed poses out of it, so that is really cool. So in addition to getting Monsieur Mallah, we also get his creator, the Brain. Now the Brain, while is really nice, he is just a completely static figure. There is no articulation with this guy whatsoever. As you can see, he's just a solid plastic piece. He has a really cool sculpt, though. He's mostly just a nice kind of metallic silver and paint job. He's got some black details on the face, and the little control panel there on the front is nicely done. And I do love the way that they did the Brain sitting on top there. You can see inside the dome, it kind of looks like it's sitting in some liquid there, which is a really nice touch. And the Brain itself is a nice bright pink color and does have a little bit of a nice paint wash on there. So it is a great looking little piece. It just doesn't really do anything other than that. But I guess that doesn't really need to. I mean, it looks like the Brain, and of course it's a great addition to have with your Monsieur Mallah. So there you go, guys. There's a look at the DC Universe Signature Collection, Monsieur Mallah and the Brain. As I stated in the beginning, this is the DC Club Infinite Earth subscription bonus figure. So the only way you're going to be able to pick this figure up is if you subscribed to Club Infinite Earths, or if you're willing to pick this guy up on the secondary market. He has already shipped out to the club member holders, so if this is something that you wish to add to your collection, happy hunting, and until next time.